Hi, I'm Mark Toole with 8020service.com. Today's customer service video question of the day comes from Quora, and the question is, how do you feel when you are asked to do a customer survey? Well, I don't think that anybody who's watched my videos, anyone who's read my writing on customer service before, knows probably roughly what I'm going to say. How do I feel when I'm asked to do a customer survey? Well, first of all, I don't get feelings involved here. It's a very quick, rational decision. I see that email request come up. I see that pop-up thing on the live chat website. If I have to call a business and I'm not happy about it already, I get that annoying thing, press 47 if you would like to complete a survey after this call. And my feelings are, I don't have feelings about it, but my thought is very quickly, I don't care about this. This is irrelevant to my life. I have better things to do. Delete, close, not press 47, whatever it is. And that's pretty common for a lot of your customers. I'm going to say probably your best customers, depending what it is you're selling, of course. Now, you'll have customers who I would consider to be, you should as well, your best customers. These are the people who are buying from you again and again and again and again and again. They don't contact customer service with problems. They don't call and ask for discounts. They don't complain. They don't, I don't know where the thing is on the website. They don't get any of this. So, depending on what these companies are doing, you're probably not sending them a survey at all, because the survey goes out to the people who complained, the people who had a problem, the people who couldn't figure it out. By default there, you're basically selecting the worst subset of your customers, asking them if they want what they want, and then maybe doing something based on that information that they give you, considering it to be a representative sample of your customer base, but really it's just a sample of the worst people in your customer base. Let's say you are sending these survey requests out to everyone, though, not just the people with a complaint or a problem or a question. Maybe it's part of your thing with new members that sign up after the first month or something. Here, fill out this survey. Guess what? Same thing. Only the worst people on your list, on your customer base, are going to fill out the survey. Why? Because people have better things to do than fill out surveys. People have things that are more interesting and more pressing, things they actually care about in their lives, more so than filling out a survey to tell you what they think about a thing so that you can maybe do something with it but probably ignore it, because let's face it, most of these businesses just want these numbers so they can say, I have a survey completion rate of 87%, and then they put it on a little spreadsheet and they make a graph and they put that on a PowerPoint slide and they pull on their khaki pants and smoke their little vape and drive into their cubicle and sit in a conference room and show their boss, look, boss, the graph of the survey completion rates have gone up and customer satisfaction is up 4.9% in the last... And the boss says, oh, good job, fella. Here's a tiny pay raise to make you feel like a big man. This is what these surveys are really used for the most part. My main piece of advice regarding surveys that I give clients who work with me on this stuff is, do not ask a question, like a survey question, for example, if you don't have a specific reason. If there's not a specific thing you want to know that information for, and then do something with that information. That right there eliminates most of your needs for surveys. And as a customer, I know that, and more importantly, as someone who works in this industry, as someone who helps businesses get this stuff right, I know that most customer surveys are what I just described. They're a long list of ridiculous questions. Why don't you rate the quality of the automatic voice recording on the phone system on a scale of 3 to 9 by pressing the pound key? I don't care. The only other answer to this question on Quora today, as I'm answering this, is a guy who runs a survey company. And I'm going to clearly mark this as spam because it is. He says that people don't like to do surveys because there are a lot of questions in an awkward, long-listed manner which ask you to turn your back, but his little program lists the questions one by one, and people think it's fun and it's a conversation. Anyone who thinks that is stupid. Period. You get an email that says, fill out this survey, and you think, oh, this is a fun conversation. No. Dumb. Dumb people think that way. Dumb people get excited to fill out surveys. Dumb people, yes, there's that. There's dumb people. who want to fill out surveys. They think it's exciting. They think it's fun. Someone told them to do a thing, and they do what they're told because they're not very smart. That's one big group who's going to be filling out your survey. The other, even bigger groups of people who fill out surveys are the people who are really, really, really unhappy with your business. The people who hate you. The people who think that you're the worst business ever. The people who want your entire family to die in a plane crash into a pit of sewage. I mean, these are the people who will fill out your survey, and then there are the people who love you. The people who really, really, really love you. They're recommending you to their grandmother, and she doesn't even have a computer. All this stuff. Those people might fill out a survey, but even they probably have better things to do, unless they're also kind of dumb. So that's who's filling out your survey. The best customers, the good customers, the customers you want, again, depending what you're selling. If you're selling blue medium drink at Taco Bell, send all the surveys you want. Those people probably love surveys. Promise them a free French fries or something, and you'll get all the survey results you can cram into your PowerPoint slide. But if you're selling higher-end things, information products, investing, newsletters, things like that, there's really no place. Well, your best customers have no place in their lives for filling out surveys unless it's some extreme situation. Now, if you can figure out a way to do the survey in a way where it's of interest to the customer, of where you're asking things about them, hey, we're gonna have a new thing, tell me what you think about this, then we will create it and you can have it. Then people might answer it. But if it's just the survey like, how did our NPC agent do of reading from his script today? Was the phone wait time long on a scale of 1 to 17? How resolved and happy are you with the problem on a scale of 9 to 43? Like, these ridiculous questions people ask, and nobody in their right mind wants to do that. And it's gotten so bad with these companies sending this stuff out that if you or me or any other rational person gets a thing, hey, fill out this survey, we assume it's going to be some variation of that, and we assume, rightfully so, in almost every case, that it's going to be a waste of our time, that we have better things to do. I have better things to do. You have better things to do. Watching this video is a better thing to do. Making this video is a better thing to do. Filling out a survey for some random company. I got like 9 survey requests from Comcast when they screwed up my bill last week. I'm not going to fill out a survey about Comcast. Everybody knows that Comcast customer service is terrible. Everybody knows that Comcast is great until you have to contact them, and then it's a living hell. Everyone knows that. Comcast knows that. Comcast isn't going to do anything with those survey results because Comcast is a government-regulated monopoly that has no competition and therefore doesn't need to worry about customer retention. Oh, you want to cancel? Okay, I guess you don't need access to the internet anymore in 2019. That's their customer retention strategy. That has nothing to do with making anybody happy. So, enough on Comcast. I'll complain about them just because they're the most recent aggressor against me on this thing. But how do you feel when you're asked to do a customer survey? I feel that this company is wasting my time, and I'm not going to let them do that, and I delete the email without reading it. The apartment complex I live in here, every time I put in a maintenance request, light bulbs out in the hallway, they send me the survey request. I ignore it. They send me 5, 6, 7 reminders. Please rate our changing of the light bulb. I'm not doing that. I'm never going to do that. No one with an interesting life of any kind is going to do that. You harass me enough, I'm going to go, oh, now I'll do it. No, deleting emails is easy. Filling out dumb surveys about dumb things I don't care about is not easy, and it's a waste of my time, and I don't care if it's presented in a novel conversational form with the survey respondent to increase your survey response rate to put on your PowerPoint slide with a beautiful black background. No. Not filling it out unless there's some interest to me in filling it out. If I'm stupid, I guess. I'm not, but some people are. If I'm really angry with you, maybe. If I'm really happy with you, maybe. That's about it. I'm not filling it out. Most of your best customers aren't filling it out. I'm not necessarily telling you to never use surveys. There are occasional uses for them, sometimes even to get actual information from people. But I will tell you that given the cautions, the concerns, the problems I've just talked to you about here with surveys, with people filling out surveys, with the kind of people who fill out surveys. If you're going to ask for one, take that into account when you get that information, that the best people are not answering surveys. The best people will never answer surveys. Keep in mind the kind of people who do answer surveys, and when they're asking for something, keep in mind all the people who really answer the best customer survey of all, repeat business. Never speaking to you, buying from you again and again and again and again and again. Those are satisfied customers. They're never filling out that survey. They're voting with their money every month or every year or whatever kind of subscription you have. These are the things you need to really look at, not the petty complaints of some grandmother who thinks that the website's too hard to use. Okay. That's my answer to that question. I'll wrap this up here. And for the usual spiel now here, I do one of these videos every weekday on a customer service question, usually taking them from Quora. This one's from Quora. If you're watching this on Quora, ask me a question, just the request feature or whatever they call it there. I may answer it in a future video. I do post these videos on YouTube as well, so if you're watching it there, ask me in the comments. Again, may use it for a future video. I also write regularly on business and customer service questions and topics, both in response to questions on Quora and on the website 8020service.com, plus the daily email that goes out there. Interesting, fun, informative, useful stories about customer service questions and topics. Get on that list, 8020service.com. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, follow, all that stuff on the video here. And since today's Friday, I'll be back Monday with another one of these videos.